In this demonstration, I will provide an overview of the Reconcile Statement process found in Payroll, Processes, and Reconcile Statements. You can use the Reconcile Statements window to establish bank balances, to reconcile bank accounts to the bank statement, or to simply clear posted payroll transactions. To begin clearing payroll transactions, select your bank account in the bank code field. Next, add a description for the reconciliation. For example, you might include the period and year of the reconciliation. Next, in the Statement Date field, enter your bank statement date. This date determines which posted payroll transactions are included in the Reconciliation tab for you to clear. A warning may display if you are using a date outside of the recommended range as defined in the payroll company profile. If this is okay, click Yes to accept the date. Next, include the bank statement's ending balance in the Statement Balance field. If you are using this process simply to clear payroll transactions and not to balance the statement or establish the bank balance, leave this field blank for now. You will return to this field later to balance your transactions. Finally, include the reconciliation date to use to clear the payroll transactions. Once the date is populated, the box to the right of the field displays the period and year the cleared transactions will be posted to. This information is derived from the fiscal year calendar. Next, reconcile the payroll. To clear individual transactions, double-click in the Reconciled field. Notice the Withdrawals field displays the amount of your reconciled transactions. To clear a range of transactions quickly, such as a range of EFTs, select Quick Clearing. From the Quick Clearing menu, you have the option of withdrawals and deposits, and to clear, to mark them outstanding, or to reverse the entries. So for my example, I will clear transaction number 2080 through 2082. Note that you do not receive a summary of what has cleared, so if you want to keep track of the amount that clears upon running the process, be sure to record the figure in the Withdrawals field to calculate the difference once it is processed. So there you can see my withdrawals number increased from 2,000 to 19,000. If you cleared a transaction by mistake, double-click on the X to clear it. Continue to reconcile your statement until the Out of Balance field is 0. Depending on how you are using this process, you may need to add in deposits to balance your statement. To add deposits, click on Bank Entry. Create an entry number and description. You could use, for example, the year and date of the transaction you are recording, and any description you prefer. Decide what type of entry you are entering, withdrawal or deposit. My example is a deposit. Next, select the deposit type. In my example, this is a cash type. Next, select the bank entry date. Be careful to make sure the date is within your reconciliation date, or else it will not show on the Reconciliation tab when you return to clear it. In the grid, select the account this transaction should post to. If an account is already displayed in the grid, no additional step is necessary. If an account is displayed, preventing you from selecting one of the above fields, clear the account to open up the fields above. Select an account in the grid afterwards. Press the Add button when finished, and then post the transaction. Next, find and clear the bank entry in the Reconciliation tab. Once your reconciliation is no longer out of balance, you can select the Post button to post the reconciliation. This process will change the disposition of the employee's payroll transactions on their employee activity screen. Here you can see the employee's check dated 5/17 has a check status of cleared.